All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the 67 Chevelle. Today we're going to be doing the entire build. Let me just take out the body, move that out the way. Alrighty, so we're gonna take an inspection of the hood. As you see, I have to cut out this little piece right here. Um, Nothing too fancy. It's a Pro Street. Suspecting the body molds and all that. I see a little bit here and here. Um, just typical, scam modeling stuff and all that. On the video here, you can't really see it, but in the next clip, which will come in a few seconds, I will mark it with a Sharpie, as you see, bam, right there. Amazing. So, now I'm just gonna sand this whole body down with 600 grit. As you see, I'm gonna be cutting it up in little squares, and yeah, enjoy this little fast forward bit that's gonna be happening real soon. Yep, so just like the title said, we're going to be priming this bad boy in this light gray primer, the body and the hood. And after that, I will be wet sanding it. Once again, on the under chassis part, I'm not going to do any primer or anything. I'll just paint right over that. You guys will see that later on in the video, though. But, so yeah, so let's get right onto it. So in this part right here, I am going to be wet sanding the body and the hood, all with 2000 grit. I think I even used 3000 on the hood, just a little bit, and on the body. I don't really remember, but yeah. So that's what I do here. Alrighty, so in this part we are going to be painting. I'm going to be painting everything. As you see here, the body and the hood. This is going to be that tropical turquoise right there. Bam. So this here, I'm going to be painting everything from, like I said, body, hood, chassis, every little part that's going to be needed. So I am going to speed this up really quickly. Probably some things will be like 2 seconds maybe. I'm not really sure, but how fast I'll do it. But everything's gonna be sped up here because this is a bunch of videos all mashed up into one. So yeah, let's get on to it. Alright, so most of you guys will probably be wondering why is this orange already, and I tried to paintbrush it already, but in the end I just would like to airbrush it, but in the process of airbrushing it, it actually didn't turn out the same orange if I was brushing it. So I just sprayed like 20 coats of it over and over and over until it finally got to that matching orange, sorta, to how I like it. So that's why this was already painted orange, just to clarify. So here it's been a few days since I let the paint dry. I'm gonna be spraying this with Rust-Oleum clear enamel. So hopefully, like as you see here, me crossing my fingers, hopefully all this will work very well. Alrighty, so here's everything that you're going to need to build the engine. I do have some videos and some pictures of me putting everything together, so let me show you that right now. So right now I am putting on the lower tunnel ram, I believe that's what it's really called, and as you can already see, the oil pan is already on there. I forgot to record that also, but after the lower tunnel ram, I'm going to be putting on the right and left cylinder heads as well. Alright, so right now I am going to be drop that. I am going to be putting on the upper tunnel ram, so it fits with the lower tunnel ram. Then right after that, I will be putting the valve covers over the cylinder heads, and then after the valve covers, I believe I also put in the starter as well. So in this part, I am putting on the water pump, the engine front water pump, and then after I did the water pump, I put in the distributor, which goes in the back. I painted this red, even though in the manual it says paint it black, but I painted it red. And then after the distributor, I put on the dual carbs that go on top of the upper tunnel ram. Alright, so right here I've put in the fan belt pulley with the fan together and the alternator, as you can see before the glare, ruins my camera and your eyes. After I put that on, I also did the upper radiator hose. Alrighty, so right now the engine is fully done besides the headers I gotta put on. So here are a couple pictures of the engine just itself. Alrighty, so please don't judge in this picture here, but I did the seats, I painted the seat belts red, and I did a little chrome on the corner pieces as well. The engine is done, as you guys saw in the last part. I put on the headers. I glued the roll cage also all together, so all that is all that is done and good. The next picture here, I've put the engine in the engine bay. I put the firewall on. I did the radiator upper support. I connected it. Now, if you guys also remember on the last pic, a few pics back, when I showed the engine itself, I did not put the lower radiator not support, the hose on, but in this picture I did put it on. So it was kind of finicky for me because I really didn't know how to do it. So now I did it. The next thing here is when I put the upper control arms, the spring, the front spindle, the lower arms, and the tie rods all together. I kind of had a problem with this because in the picture, it just in the diagram picture, it just puts it all together, but it doesn't tell me where to go. I don't know if I'm like really dumb or something. Maybe I am. I just couldn't comprehend it. But it took me a little minute to figure out that this is how it's supposed to be done. Alrighty everybody, I just want to show y'all today's the 8th of August and this bad boy is completed. yes, it is finally done. Same date that this video came out, so yeah. Oh, that's why we have that there. But do you see? Look at this beauty, this turquoise color. Look at that. Let me turn the light off here. Oh, you guys still can't see. There you go, there you go. Look at that, man. Look at that. The Chevelle 67 is finally done. Let me see if I can show you guys the interior, even though you guys already saw it, like picture forms and all that. Look at her. So, quick reenactment thingy. I did the chrome on the handles, the trims back here. I did also some chrome, if you can kind of see, on the wheel, the wheel area. I did do the body panel lines on like the 67, but I'll show you. 66. I'll show you guys. I did finish that also. Did the same thing back here. Sorry, I'm just very excited. I'm shaking a lot. And then this car is registered in California because it is too fast. So yeah, we got the Goodyear tires on there. You know, everything is good. Let me open up the hood here. Now, I didn't use the hood latches for the hood because every time I do put the latches on and try to put it back in, I always break them. So again, this is just for me. So I'll just like rather plop it on there. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, this is the engine. Looks very nice. And then let me show you guys the under part also. And here we go. I do have to glue this wheel because it always comes off. Nothing I can really do about it. But yeah, you see we got the two big fat Goodyear slick tires, wheelie bar, rear axle, I think the drive shaft. You know, we got all that. This bad boy kind of, you know, had me a little trouble, as you guys probably already know. But yeah, 67 Chevelle, my bad, is finished. And real quick, let me address the elephant here in the room. There is there you go. There is a bunch of orange peel on this. I again don't really care because this is just for me. I'm not building this for anybody or for show or anything. I would polish it, but I've done a couple kits of me polishing, and it doesn't really look that good. So as you see, this is my Initial D model of the RX-7 from Initial D. Yeah, and I tried polishing it, and as you can see, you know, I did burn through a bunch of spots and everything. And I do even have polishing stuff. I have a germal, I have cloth polishing, the polished cloths. I have it all. I even have Tamiya's polish and all that. I'm just really scared that this will happen to this, and I don't want that. I really just don't want that to happen at all. But again, yeah, I know there's a bunch of YouTube videos out there on how to polish and everything, but and this is, you know, the 66. You guys already saw that. The only thing different I didn't do is the license plate, and yeah, that was, and polishing also. But that's basically it. So these two kits are finally finished. Again, I just uploaded this 11 hours ago. Well, technically today, but midnight. I accidentally forgot to change the time. So whoever you 3 viewers are, thank you. Please leave a like. And yeah, so thank you guys for the journey. The next one will probably be the dragster, and I'm looking forward to that one, and I hope you guys are too. So yeah, thank you once again for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.